Campus Tour crew, welcome back everybody here on our journey to get a win with every single team in College Football 27 road to the College Football Playoff mode. Today headed to the big island Honolulu, the Hawai'i Rainbow Warriors that are run and shoot offense courtesy of Uncle Drew in the Discord. Thank you for that suggestion. If there's a team you guys want to see here on the Campus Tour sooner rather than later, make sure to leave them down in a comment below. There'll be a pinned comment showing every team that's already been requested, every team that's been done, essentially what our current schedule is. Then to the right of that, every team that is still available. And a special shout out, of course, to all the members here on the channel. The members of the Campus Tour crew starts at just $5 a month and is by far the best way to help support this channel as we go through this journey in College Football 27. So again, thank you to all the members that we do have had a crazy amount of love and support flown in through there recently. Truly greatly appreciate all of you guys. Okay, so let's get into it here with Hawaii, with their run and shoot offense. As usual, we'll hop into practice mode. We'll go over how we're going to set up Hawaii and how we are going to be using this run and shoot offense to try to win ourselves a national championship. Yes, the time has come, the end of our recruit season, season 1 here, and we are one game away from hoisting that beautiful, beautiful trophy. So first, let's take a look at the Hawaii depth chart, the different changes we are going to make here. Got to start though with the beautiful boy, the Hawaiian king, the prince that was promised, Micah Alahado. If you're confused about what I'm talking about, this man transferred to Old Dominion back in our College Football 26 online dynasty. And was he the best quarterback? No. But did he have heart? Did he have fight? Did he have everything Old Dominion looked for? Yes. And we did end up getting him drafted, I think, in like the 4th or 5th round or something. But still a very solid quarterback for a tier 4 team. There are a lot of good tier 4 teams in the game this year. And offensively, at least, I don't think Hawaii stacks up too poorly to a lot of those tier 4 squads. But Alahado at quarterback, resistance and step up, both gold. He's got a bronze dot, which is news to me. You'll see in the game here, and a silver on time, 82 overall, 87 speed, so he can get out and make some plays with his legs if we need to. I do want to check his throwing stats here quickly. 82 throw power, 90 short, wow, his accuracies are through the roof. Honestly shocking. I cannot believe what we're seeing there, but a very, at least stats wise, very good quarterback. Alahado, always a special place in my heart. At halfback, Cam Barfield. Now he had, I believe it was platinum shifty in College Football 26 and 27, no abilities at all, which is pretty harsh, but 78 overall, 91 speed, still 92 excel, still 86 change of direction. Very solid halfback for us here. Wide receiver wise, 4 90+ speed receivers on a tier 4 team. We will take that every single day. Ashlock gonna be our wide receiver 1 with cutter jukebox, 6'2", 91 speed, 85 overall. Incredible wide receiver for a tier 4 squad. Audric Harris, also 6'1", 90 speed. 6 foot tall Eldridge, 91 speed, and then 6'3", Devin Alves, 90 speed. So not only are they all fairly fast, the shortest one is 6 feet tall. It makes for a really good wide receiver room here for Hawaii. Tight end wise, 74 overall, 82 speed, 6'5". We will take that. Offensive line, not going to be a ton. A very solid left guard though, strong grip and second level. You got to wear down on your center, and that's about it. Now defensively, this team is going to take a little bit of a step back. We really liked what we saw on the offensive side. Not going to see too much of the same here on defense. So I'll just go over corners, safeties, and then specialists. If you're confused why we do that, it's because in like a nickel set that we're in 99% of the time, it doesn't actually use your left edge, right edge, D tackle, or these linebackers. It uses your rush right edge, your rush left edge, your rush D tackles, and your sub linebackers. So that's why I always show that when we're going over the depth charts, because that's where we make our changes that we need to do. But at corner, we do have a very solid corner 1. Elijah Palmer, gold robber, 91 speed, only 5'8". So a bit of a drawback there, but that ability, that speed, we still love to see it. Then we have a 6'1", 90 speed, Caleb Brown. Then in the slot, we are going to have Jeremiah Hughes, 6 foot tall, and a silver robber. You could definitely flip-flop these two. I prefer to have a robber in the slot if we can. I just feel like your slot corner has better chance to make plays, and especially like cut off some underneath routes, things like that. Free safety, we are going to have Cody up there, 6 foot tall, 89 speed. Strong safety, 87 speed. Joe Figueroa, 6 foot tall, gonna be our strong safety. So then our specialists down here, slot receiver, we're gonna have that be Carson Brown. You could definitely change that if you want. There's not a huge difference between a lot of the wide receivers on this team. Rush left end, is going to be this gentleman. Again, no ability is going to be pretty much anywhere. Definitely not going to try this guy's name. No offense to you, but hey, you're playing for us. You're one of our starters, rushy tackle. Oh, I thought it was LaShawn McCoy and Luther McCoy going to be one of them. Sub linebackers, we are going to keep actual linebackers there. Again, I've said it in almost every one, I feel like at this point, but to help against the run, we want to keep linebackers in there where we can. So that is going to be Otis. That is going to be Junior here. Only 83 and 82 speed, but I think it's worth it for stopping that run game. So that is how we are going to be setting up Hawaii offensively. To be honest, it's going to be a tough watch on offense in the front. I don't want to say that. I do feel like we were getting some people open. There's some, a few things happen, but we mainly try to stay in these more Hawaii specific formations. Spread slots close, going to be one of them. You'll notice a ton of option routes going on here. Personally, not the biggest fan of option routes. I don't mind the ones like we see on Y stick or 590Z replace, those really quick ones. Like our Y route on 590Z replace, he's either running just like a 3-yard curl or an out route. Just that right away is pretty handy to have because that kind of tells you what defense they are in. Usually, I believe the rules are he's going to run that out route if it's man coverage. He's going to sit if it's zone coverage. So even if you're not throwing him the ball, it's like a canary in the coal mine. He's going to tell you very quickly for sure what kind of defense your opponent is in. So we do go to a little bit of spread slots close. In these last few episodes, we've really been focused on running the ball because I do think that's probably the easiest way to win. Probably the best way to win games this year as it stands right now is by running the ball. But we're Hawaii. We're a run and shoot offense. I know run is in the name, but when you think of Hawaii, do you think of them pounding the rock? No. You think of Colt Brennan, may he rest in peace, and we are going to be slinging this ball as much as we possibly can. So spread slots close is going to be one of our main formations. I really like their flanker close. I know this isn't really a Hawaii specific or a run and shoot formation, but I think this one's really good. That PA drag, just a fantastic stock pass play. Those shorter, sharper corners and post routes can do really well against man coverage. Find some good gaps in zone sometimes too. Bench, these three are interesting because it actually has your halfback kind of right in between your right guard and your right tackle. So you can sneak them out for something on bench. You can have them blocking, even though I do think running backs blocking are horrible in the game this year, at least from what I've been able to tell. So we do go to some flanker close. We mainly are going to sit in these next few formations. We go to trips, just your standard gun trips a little bit, but it still has some of that run and shoot Hawaii flair with all the different choice routes, all the different things. Still some, it's not a specific formation, but they have some Hawaii specific plays. Trip slot close, and these aren't Hawaii specific. San Jose State has quite a few of these as well in their spread and shred offense. Trip slot close, love this formation. Really good against man if you can get the user out of the way, because this divide play, that route A is on divide and divide swap, when he turns inside, it's almost like he gets a little speed burst and will leave people in the dust. Very, very good routes. Trips offset, I actually don't think we go to this one at all. I think this is one of the only trips we don't go to. Yeah, I mean, you have slot drive, you have some good runs in there, it's a pretty standard trips offset formation. Trips X nasty, love this one. Slot fade H wheel, you have that delayed slant route, B goes on, that nice post over the middle, slot fade, all good stuff. PA cross shot, and some more run, at inside zone, mid draw, those kind of things. Good verticals, that wide receiver smash, high low dig, fantastic play. Those whips and return routes, very good against man coverage this year, so it's nice to have some plays with those kind of built in. Quick fork zig, a really good like red zone play down at inside the 10. You have that delayed slant, you have the other two routes kind of spacing apart, creating an opening for that delayed slant to get open. So trips X nasty we like quite a bit. And this trips halfback weak, I love the looks of this in this Hawaii playbook. All you need is return sail. I think we only call it once in the actual game, but just as a stock pass play, it's fantastic. You have the built-in return route underneath. You have that flood concept going on over to the right. You have a backside post. Really, really good, just stock pass play. The return scissors too, but I don't know if I love the return route and the slant going on the same side there. Got some mesh, got some more runs, curl flat corner, trips halfback. We got Hawaii, thumbs up for me. You get 5 wide receiver trips, 5 wide receiver tray. We actually don't go to those at all. And you have a little bit of pistol. I think we call one play out of trips open. We were mainly focused on the shotgun stuff. So that is how we are going to be setting up the Hawai'i Rainbow Warriors. That is how we are going to be using their playbook. Let's go see if we can win ourselves our first national championship. National championship time here, the Hawai'i Rainbow Warriors. We actually found this matchup like in 2 seconds. So maybe something was just going on the other day when we were going with Michigan and couldn't find a game. But here we go, Hawaii Tier 4. There are some good Tier 4 teams in the game this year, including the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. I'm assuming we're at a bit of a team disadvantage here, but Georgia Tech no longer has Haynes King. I don't think the Michigan transfer running back is in the game either, because I was kind of looking at Georgia Tech's roster a little bit and didn't notice him there. So it's gonna be the Mendoza brother. Still a really fun playbook Georgia Tech's got, but we got a fun one here too with the run and shoot. Micah Alahado, the Hawai'i Rainbow Warriors. See if we can't get our first national championship here. Campus Tour College Football 27. Let's see our opponent also potentially going first. I don't know if it's guaranteed he's in his national title game or not, but Hawaii, Georgia Tech. Let's get it, boys. We're going to start off in some trips slot close, mainly going to be using the run and shoot formations that Hawaii's got, is at least reasonably where we can. Let's see if I can find what kind of defense was he in there. It's not going to show us, that's all right. But we got, again, I'm sure we went over it in the intro like we usually do, but we got quite a handful of formations that are either like just in Hawaii, some San Jose State has a little bit. So we're going to be trying those out a little bit, maybe a little flank or close. We'll see how the game goes for us here, but we're going to stay in this trips. I do really like this divide play. I'm not sure what he's got going on the defensive side here, but we'll just run it as is. And we can just take off with Alahado and go get most of our first down. That's going to put us to a 3rd and inches. But yeah, this flank or close, I like quite a bit. Tier 2, that bench plays interesting with the halfback up in a different spot, different switch plays. A lot we like on here. I'm going to go with flank or close. I'm going to go with this PA play. Little play action drag type play. I mean, this looks like he's got the single high. Could be cover 3. This could be man. We'll see. Maybe we'll just take Harris on a quick one here. We got Y right over the middle. Alahado. Deliver it. I should have clicked on and gone for the green catch. Oh, should I have gone for that green catch? That was there. That was wide open. I'm still just not super comfortable doing the green catch. That was wide open. I think he's been shading down his defense quite a bit because those hooks definitely seem to be staying down on 5 yards. So now 4th and inches. I mean, we might as well go for it here. We'll see if he is still going to be doing what he has been here and sending that blitz. If he is, I mean, we're going to block Barfield, and we got to look for one of the posts or drag to Ashlock. Micah, no. We have it open right over the middle of the field, and Alahado just airmailed it on us. Oh, bad start for us, and he's coming right out in some pistol full house tight end. Let's get our boys all down here. I'm going to shade down into cover 4. I do know that still keeps match, at least on our deep blues. But we're expecting a heavy dose of the run game, so we're going to bring a safety down just in case, try to help out a little bit. And even here, we're going to go to a cover 6 adjustment, come down with a quarter. Goes with the RPO. Oh! So close, 11. Good effort. Got out there. Would have liked to pass knockout, but that is what it is. Now a 3rd and 2. I mean, we had that one wide open that we dropped. Maybe I could have gone and done something with that. Let's just bring everybody down here. And then that missed pass by Alahado was really, really nasty. Can we shoot this gap with Otis? I was trying to click on and dive through somewhere. We went with the Texas stunt to try to blow up an inside run. It did okay, but it did pick up the first down for Georgia Tech. So he is really just, he's going all out on this run game. What do we... try like a Texas 4-man and then just a shaded down Tampa 2. And he is going to go for the pass this time. Right there for it is Hughes. Jump in front of it. Get that ball right back. Switch it to the Tampa 2. Switch it so we get some hooks over there in the Hawaii defense. Standing tall. Boy, did we need it. So... let's see, what else do we want to go to? I mean, I still like this trip slot close. He's been calling so much just man blitzing, big man blitzes, that I feel like something like this divide should work, where we're going to get the inside, kind of speed out, or speed in, essentially, then the deeper shot over the middle if we've got time for it. That's kind of our big thing. I mean, it looks like he might just be sending 4 here. He is indeed. We're just going to go with Alejado again. He's definitely shading down, so that's going to open up some potential deep shots for us out of some of these formations. Let's try. I mean, we can see what do we got here in some spread slots close. Let's try 14 and see if we just can't get one up the seams over his shaded down hooks, if that's what he is still in. Now, this is looking more like man. I think this might be that big man blitz here again. We do want to untarget his user. Hopefully we're going to be picking everybody up on this. We small pass lead that. Oh, I couldn't get it off, and it... Wait, it said safety. It said safety, but we still got this ball. Okay. We'll take that. Let's find a play. Yeah, I'm not sure what the heck happened there. I don't blame him for pausing that. Oh, he's challenging it. Hold on a second. I didn't even know this was something you could challenge. Let's see if that is... Oh, no, it is. It's still our ball. I don't know. I feel like he kind of got cheated on that a little bit. I don't know why it would say... why it said what it did. I mean, it popped up and said safety, but now it's our ball at the 1. This game's fairly broken. I'm guessing he's going to be going man blitz, some press here, so I am just going to hope that our stemmed up C route over on the right is going to be able to win. If not, we're going to have to look over to the left side. I mean, it did, kind of. I didn't expect that inside guy to be able to float over to the right there. So his pressure been backing us up a little bit. I mean, ball at the own 1. I think we can go ahead and punt this one away and hope our defense can find a way to make another play here. I don't know. We'll just punt one this way and see what happens. Oh my gosh, just get it off. I thought we might get a penalty there for a second. I was getting a little excited. Rock him. No shot. No, right as he catches it, they still break the tackle. They still break the hit stick the second he catches that ball. Nasty business. Now we're getting that cover 3 kind of glitch going on here where we're coming out in a cover 3 shell when we shouldn't be. We should be out here to watch all of this. We just got to go pop that Mendoza boy, and he'll just power right on through the guy, pick up a few extra yards. And we did go with the Texas stunt there, which does open us up to that possibility of those rollouts. I'm going to try with an El Paso and see how that's going to go for us. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him run this ball again. I swear, I see other people able to Superman dive all the time. Anytime I try it, my guy just falls to the ground like he's Woody in Toy Story and Andy's coming. But I think I like staying in that cover 2 here with the different stunts. See if we can get outside. Oh my gosh, did you see the pancake on everybody? My whole team is down on the ground. Everybody on the Hawaii defense gets laid on their backs. And Georgia Tech is going to start the scoring here in the national title game. I mean, this guy definitely knows what he's doing. This run game, we might have to get out of some nickel. We might have to go to some 3-4 or something like that. But that blocking was hilarious. My word. And ooh, we get some blocks on the kick return. We get some blocks on the kick return. Go on, Barfield. We'll take it all the way back. Take it right in because we've been, I mean, I don't even want to say we've been struggling on offense. I feel like that first drive we got some people open. Alejado kind of sold us a little bit. We dropped that pass. Second drive we were kind of bagged there. But Barfield, we don't even have to worry about offense. Go take it in yourself, brother, on our kick return. Tie us right back up at 7. Oh, well, now he's going to empty. I was just going to say, I do want to try out that 3-4 Grizzly a little bit, but not against an empty. Let's go with an El Paso. I mean, it is still 2 tight ends, so we do have to concern ourselves. Jet sweeps, quarterback runs, those kinds of things. I do try to click on and get a hit stick, but go for the El Paso. Watch that outside run. Good work, boys. Let's see if he gets in a heavier set here. Nope, he's going right back to it, huh? Okay, let's go to one of our cover 6s. This is going to be over to the left. We'll have that 3-man stunt going. We'll have a contain over on the left-hand side. and see how this goes for us. We're just going to have to watch kind of deep middle and then just go, thank you, thank you. Bounces off the first CPU tackle, but our second one is there. So now we got a 3rd and 11. Let's see where Georgia Tech wants to do. I might keep some match coverage here. Or like some bunch, he's going bunch open tight end. I don't hate the idea of keeping a little bit of match. I'm just going to come down here. I meant to throw some contains out here and did not. 3 of us there. 3 of us there. I was hoping somebody would be able to make a play, but that is fine. At least we get that 3 and out. Nice little mix into some match coverage there. Get the ball back for Hawaii, and who knows, maybe our special teams can just... Oh, that guy on the left just zoomed past us. Yeah, punters hit the ball far. Go Barfield. Oh, kind of a bad juke. Let's just get out of bounds because that is our starting halfback, so we don't want to get too carried away here. I'm gonna mix in some trips X nasty. I mean, that looked like, man, he might have just audible. What in the world is happening? Did you guys see that guy just teleport to the other side there? Let's just take X quick. I was hoping to throw that before the guy started coming down at us. But yeah, there's something, this game, something's pretty wrong with this game right now. Hopefully the patch coming out next week is going to focus on some more gameplay stuff, because it does not seem like seems like a lot of issues going on right now. Let's see if he's going to stick in some zone. Oh, man, just nobody getting open. Nobody really getting open. Maybe we could have chucked one on our seam streak there. But other than that, I did not see a whole heck of a lot. Now a 3rd and 11. I mean, offensively, we are not getting a whole heck of a lot going our way here so far. I don't know about you guys, but I have certainly been struggling when it comes to passing the ball in this game. I really been having a tough time with it. Do we want to keep this comeback? Maybe just something like this. And we can take an underneath if we have to here. I mean, geez, just nobody. He's just playing great defense. We've got just absolutely nobody open on all of these plays. Coach wants us to go for it. I mean, the way this game is going, no, we're gonna punt this one away too. Now when he goes to things like split twins, now we are going to go to some 3-4 grizzly. I'm just going to shade everybody down here too. I want to get that hard flat out there a little bit more in case he is swinging something out to the left. But actually, it's like we are not. You're going to stay right down on this. We're going to click on and get in front of it with the camera. And the offense struggles continue, but the special teams touchdown, a defensive touchdown, and that has got Hawaii up by 7 points. Hit them with the 6-7. Defense and special teams, at least, showing up for the Rainbow Warriors. All right, so now we're going to some spread on his side, so we'll go back to our nickel. I'm going to go with the Texas here, but I am kind of worried about it, because if he bounces a run to the outside, he can run with his quarterback. There's a lot of different things he can do, so we're actually going to switch it to an El Paso, and hopefully that's going to help us kind of get to these outside runs and contain the quarterback a little bit, if that's where he wants to go, or he's going to throw right to our flat, and Brown is going to take it in for another Hawaii touchdown. Special teams once, defensive twice, and Hawaii is up 21-7, and we might have negative yards on offense. What a game. What a game. He's staying in that spread. I'm going to stay in our El Paso Texas 2-man. It seems like his runs have mainly been going to the outside. That was nearly... the stunt got in there, and it almost led to a ball going right to our linebacker. That was a close call. That was a close call. A double stack, I think we'll just do the same thing. I don't really know. Oh, DeCambra, you got to get over here a little bit. We'll just get on Otis. He's going to try a quick one over here. Just get in there, make some tackles. Good. Keep him a gain of 4. We can live with that. Now he's going to some wing trips. I mean, this definitely could be a run. Wouldn't shock me at all. Get in there with Otis, and of course I missed the tackle, and then he hurdles our guy. Son of a bee. We shot that so well. And I did check. I have Heat Seeker on, whatever, 200%. So I feel like these dives should be working a little bit better, but they most certainly are not. I can tell you that much. Get there, get there. Good knockout. Good knockout. We'll take that. Mix in a little cover 3 sky to cover 3 cloud macro here. It's very similar to the one we had already. It's similar to our cover 6. The deep zones are a little bit different, but it's essentially just a macro to turn cover 3 sky into cover 3 cloud, which I actually like quite a bit. That cloud left, so now we'll have that cloud going that way. And since I base it like everything out of so much nickel stuff, he's gonna catch it. He's gonna catch it. Yep, yep, yep. I do have to set up like for the left and to the right, depending on which side the slot corner is on. I did a whole video about our macros. I did change them quite a bit since then. Well, not quite a bit. I made some small tweaks, some different adjustments since then. But yeah, I've found them to be very, very helpful when playing defense in this game. That being a catch was pretty unfortunate for us, but we'll switch back to a Tampa 2 here. And then he goes up the middle. He's always got the right run for our stunt, and he's able to cut it all the way outside. Go make your tackle, 24. Always somehow has the right run for our stunt. When we're watching the outside, he's running inside. It's driving me a little crazy, but we know we can get stops down here. We've gotten stops down here already. Let's just figure out how we want to do it. Let's go with our cloud to sky here again, or sky to cloud defense again. He's motioning him out to the left. Oh, I really thought he was going to actually react to that. I don't know why. Our slot corner, I thought maybe would react to the swing out there, but he just doesn't. He just didn't at all. So now we know when we see that, we do have to probably get on that slot guy and at least send him in the right direction, maybe shade underneath. We'll have to do something with that motion. But Georgia Tech puts a nice drive together there, brings it back to a 7-point game. I did have to burn a timeout because I screwed up my macros there on one play, but we still got 33 seconds, and we still got a kick return. Can't write these off the way this game has gone. And he's kicking to Barfield again, this time a little further out to the left. Let's see if we can't just, oh, he takes his user and kind of slides him over there. All right, so we've got 30 seconds. We haven't been able to do a thing on offense so far. That's fine, because we're still up by 7. We're hanging in there. It is his ball to start the second half, too, so if we can go get any points here before half, that would be massive for us. I do really like the looks of this. He'll return sail play out of trips. See where he is going. We are going to have RB. Just click on. Let's just secure catch that. Make sure we stay in bounds. But yeah, that return sail play I think is a really, really nice one here in this trips halfback week. Oh, and clock is running. I, for some reason, didn't realize that. I thought maybe we got out of bounds on that, but that's fine. We're going to have to roll out to the left here. Let's just go and just take our 8 yards there, take one of our timeouts. That's okay. I think there was a decent shot we were going to be able to actually throw one of those, but I'm fine just going off, getting some yards. We still got one timeout. I mean, we need quite a bit more yardage here before we're super comfortable. And I'm going to try a corner route over on Brown here. This certainly looks like it's going to be some press man coverage, sending the house at us. Lob one on up there to Brown. Micah, brother. Mr. Alejado, what are we doing, man? What are we doing, man? I'm saying I feel like our offense really hasn't been that bad, but we're just missing some throws and just having some silly mistakes here on from our quarterback, honestly, as much as I hate to say it. Alejado, maybe the pocket was collapsing a little bit, maybe, but that's at least 3 points we left on the board by sailing that pass. But I am gonna try. Now I want like a comeback or something, like a curl on Ashlock. We're gonna block here, and we're really just hoping for A to get open deep on this if given the time. Lob it on in there, Micah. Lob it on in there, Micah. Take our time out. I really thought we were actually going to be able to score that, but what a ball by Micah Alejado. Bring us right down to the 5-yard line. Really thought we had a touchdown there. I thought his user might have actually gone up and tried to make a play on that, but still, beautiful touch on that pass by Alejado. 1 second left on the clock. Kick our field goal. Take our 2-score lead into half. Finally, offense showed up at least a little bit on that drive. He's going back to his empty, so we're gonna go back to our Tampa 2 with the El Paso stunt, fly back to the right with the user, take away that scene, user pick. The Hawaii defense has been playing lights out for us. These boys have been battling like crazy. Good work, Rainbow Warriors. Now, what do we want to do on the offensive side of the ball? I was looking more for some runs in here, but I don't hate the looks of this little trips option play here either. Quick one to Brown. He just shaded inside on, or shaded outside on RB. So let's actually throw him up on a post and hit that and green it and take it in for a touchdown. Maybe I'll go back and show kind of what I was talking about there, but you could see the slot corner up above that receiver moved over to the right. So he shaded him outside. We had him on a corner route. If you shade it outside, don't love our chances of that getting open. Throw him on an in-breaking post, hit it right on the break. Alejado finally strikes for a touchdown. And from Georgia Tech having the ball to start this half to 14 seconds later, Hawaii is up 17. Now we got him going to some gun trips. We'll go to our cover 6. Again, it's a curl flat, cloud flat, very similar to what you see. Oh, it's a QB RPO. Sneaky boy. Very similar to what you see out of cover 3, a cover 3 cloud. I don't know what the best thing for us to do on a QB RPO is going to be here. Oh, I took that inside, but go get a hit stick, brother. Make it a 3rd and inches. Good work. We'll just keep doing what we're doing here. I'm going to bring Hughes inside. Just try to shoot down in case it is an RPO, and I was 100%. I'm trying to pick 6 an RPO here. I'm trying my best to do that. I mean, there's no way he's going to actually throw it at any point. You wouldn't think with how we've been defending this. It'd be pretty shocking. We have the quarter right there, the cover 6. I actually don't even remember. I think he's still on a quarter. I don't know. Either way, it's another turnover forced by this Hawaii team. That might be just enough. It's still giving him credit for his safety there. But I mean, our offense didn't do great. But how many turnovers did we end up here? 5 turnovers forced by Hawaii. We don't get to see any celebration. We don't get to see any of the fun. But what really matters, that is Hawaii done. That is Hawaii off the board. And that is our first national championship. Hey, we got something. We get a lot of stuff for Ultimate Team on that. Great. But national champions here in season 1. What a way to get the journey started. I did not expect it to be Hawaii's defense and special teams that kind of carried the load for us in that game. But boy, am I glad they did, because we got off to a very slow start there on offense. Eventually, I mean, I still feel like we just had that one bad drive, our second offensive drive. That first one, we had the guy open. We just should have clicked on and tried to green catch it. And then Alejado kind of sailed one on us, which he did a couple times. We do know that's something he likes to do from our College Football 26 online dynasty days. Alejado might not be the best quarterback. He might not be the most accurate, but he's got that heart. He's got that fight that we love to see, and he brought the national championship to Honolulu. Great work, boys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will see you guys next time with the Marshall Thundering Herd. Until then, take it easy.